Hello guys, and welcome into another video. And it looks like we have some more leaks for the Mirai Guardian, which is set to be dropping with the Alpha 4.0 patch. And potentially, I'm not going to say for sure, but I would expect to see it in a PTU patch here in the future before the game goes fully live, so that players get to test the Mirai Guardian out and get to look at it and things like that and fly it before the patch actually goes live. That way they can, hype up sales and things like that. And to be honest, this video could potentially be doing that as well. That's not my intent. My intent is just to show you guys the ship and like what I think about it as it is right now in this concept. And I do think that the Mirai Guardian looks cool. I do worry about its size as being a heavy fighter, because it just seems like the ships, even the smaller ships, are just getting bigger and bigger. Like, this is a really, really big heavy fighter. Like, I don't know the dimensions of this ship, but from what it looks like this could easily be a multi-crew ship if it were designed like a little bit differently. Like, you could easily, on the Mirai Guardian, slap a turret up here, and this could easily be a two-person ship, like easily. But this is a one-person ship. It looks like it's going to have an interior, because I can't imagine that this portion of the ship right here is going to just be like a long walkway, right? So it's probably going to have an interior. It's very big, as I said before. A lot of maneuvering thrusters. You got 1, 2, 3, just right there in the front, and it's mirrored on this side. And we have more maneuvering thrusters right here, and I'm sure there's going to be more maneuvering thrusters on the bottom down here. So yeah, we got more maneuvering thrusters, and there's one here at the back. We got to look at these gimbaled engines. The thing about these engines, like, these are cool, but they're also very, very fragile. So I wonder how much HP these things will have, and I think it will suffer from kind of the same types of issues that the Fury suffers from. If one of these engines gets shut off, if you get hit by a missile in the rear, it may be a bad day for you. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking about getting a Guardian. One thing that I did want to mention with the Guardian, because look in this image here, these two images, we have the QED, and it's very interesting because we were supposed to be getting the Zeus MR, which is supposed to have a QED EMP on it, but we're getting this larger single seat QED ship, which I think is important for the game, so that QED can actually be balanced. Because do I think that it's right that a mantis, a little bitty tiny mantis, should be interdicting or snaring rather larger ships like 890 jumps and reclaimers and Polarises and Idrises and things like that? No, I don't think that. I do think it's important for them to balance the kind of the net of what QEDs can actually do. And a net's actually a very good analogy for what a QED actually is and what it does. So I do think that the mantis should have a much smaller net in terms of what it can actually keep in that bubble versus something like a Zeus or a Guardian. I do think that the Zeus will probably be somewhere in the middle of both of those, having a medium-sized net, and then of course the Guardian would have the largest net, and the mantis would have the smallest net. But I do think that it's important for us to to have this kind of balance with QEDs, because we want the game to look and to feel right. And there are a lot of other things to fix, especially when it comes down to the flight model. But I do think with these components and things like that, it's important for us to make sure that we have this all balanced out. Now, one thing that I wish CIG would do, and there's any devs watching that ever will see this video, which I doubt, but if there is devs that see this video, allow us to use our QED drives by using a simple keybind. One of the things that I absolutely hate the most about using QED in the game is that we actually have to manually I fly with sticks, so I actually have to take my hands off my sticks and manually flip switches on my console to activate the QED. Like I just want to have a button that I can press to turn it on and then to activate it, or it does both on my sticks. That way I don't have to lose control of my ship essentially to turn on and activate and deactivate my QED. Just allow us to have a keybind for that, please. With the Guardian, please. I'll say this a third time, please allow us to have a simple keybind for this. I think it would be fantastic if we were allowed to do that. And again, very good images here. And this is not the default paint. I'm interested to see what paints are going to be out for the QED, not for the QED, but for the Guardian. And also, I wanted to give a big shout out to Six Squad, because this actually came from Blasphemous Discord. So make sure you guys, I'm gonna leave their link to their Discord down in the description below, and make sure you go over there. You follow Six on Twitch. He's actually one of the coolest SE streamers, and he actually will play the game with anybody. He's super chill. He's super cool. I've actually played the game with him a couple of times in the past, and you know, very recently. He's such a chill dude. His streams are awesome, and he's one of the Star Citizen creators that I feel doesn't get enough love in the community. So head over to my boy Six, show him some love. And this is gonna be me signing off, and tell me what you guys think about the Guardian down in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.